Hello everybody, we're live! Welcome! We're playing some Kirby. Hello everybody, we're live! That's my audio test. Welcome! We're playing some Kirby. Sounds like my audio's a little bumbus. Let's, see if I can fix that. On, off. On, off. Chroma. Alright, let's see if it's better. Off. On. Off. Chroma. Alright, let's see if it's better. Okay, that sounds better, I think. Off. On. Off. Chroma. Alright, let's see if it's better. Okay, that sounds better, I think. Off. On. Off. Oh god, it's... Whoops! Oh, oops! I went a little too far in a few places. Alright, let's get started. Let's start playing, shall we? I'm so sorry. Oh, the game's loud. Jesus, I'm so sorry. I'm doing everything wrong today. There. Please forgive me. Also, check it out. There's the big chonker. That's a chonky boy right there. It's a thick thing. I will be streaming from this later. This is where I'm gonna play Klonoa, so... Hope y'all look forward. Here, let me... I mean, like, you might understand that this thing is a chonker just from seeing that, but I wanna clarify even further. There's the Switch. That's the Nintendo Switch. There's the Steam Deck. It's like twice as thick as the Switch. It's kind of wild. It's a big ass system. All that extra size, I think, is the main reason why it's like a lot more powerful than the Switch. It's actually really about the same weight as the Switch. Like, this doesn't feel much different than holding the Switch. It's pretty... I'm impressed. Personally, I'm very impressed. Anyway, let's play Kirby. We might not stream with Biss today, unfortunately, because I have a movie to go to at the time that we normally would be streaming during, so it's really tight timing-wise. So I'm not sure it's gonna happen, unfortunately, but it'll happen later in the week, if not today. So. We're in egg engines. This must be your favorite part, Chroma. We're seeing the new Thor. There you go. Alright, let's go. Yeah, it's called Love and Thunder. I'm trying to do the big suck, please. There we go, that's the big suck. I'll take that. Egg engine stolen valor moments. I don't know, maybe there's an egg somewhere. Maybe the engines are producing eggs? I love these weird-ass vocals. I enjoy greatly. Here we go. Here we go. I had an interesting time with the Steam Deck yesterday. I actually didn't play a whole lot on it, because I spent a lot of time just having things download on it while I did other things. I played a lot of Pizza Time Explosion on it, so that was fun. It's really cool to have Pizza Time Explosion on something so portable. I like the idea of being able to more easily bring that game around with me to like show people, be like, hey, look at this that I made. But also I realized that like, I've just made a game that I really enjoy. Like, even if there was nobody else that liked this game, I still like it a lot, and I feel like that's valuable. I made a game that I want to play. I'm very proud of myself. Here we go. I was thinking about, all of the, Oops! I was thinking about how I made kind of a fairly complicated algorithm for determining, like, how stuff runs in the game, like, based on the difficulty options you select. It, like, controls, like, how much multiplier you get. Oops. How much multiplier you get at what points during the round. It controls how aggressive the flies get. Stuff like that. Determines how many Borbos will spawn. It's all very complex. Hello, welcome to the stream. Also, the other game I decided to play on my... to play on my Steam Deck last night was a port of a 3DS game. So I wasn't exactly getting the most out of the system with that one, but it's a game that I've been saving to play. On the Steam Deck, anyway. There's so many games I've been saving to play on that, and now I can play them. It's called Code of Princess. It's an interesting game. It's like a beat-em-up with, like, RPG elements. That's how I would describe it. And it has a mechanic where you can, like, swap in between, like, 3 different, like, lanes. But, like, that hasn't really come up yet. And that was obviously made, like, it's so fun, like, mechanics that people came up with for the 3DS are so funny because it's all about, oh, what will look cool in 3D? And it's really funny to have a bunch of game mechanics where that is where the idea came from. I'm sorry, but Leaf Kirby kinda sucks. Not gonna lie to y'all. Leaf Kirby's not the greatest of all time. Yeah, there's 2D layers you exist on, and you can, like, swap forward and back between them. And the game looks... Whoops. Whoops! The game looks about, like, 15 years older than it is, as well, because of the pre-rendered graphics and the way they've done them. Which is very, very interesting. There we go. It's also really funny because the main character is this girl who wears basically nothing, right? There are several characters like that in the game. And it's really funny the way that, like, different, like, video game publications chose to cover the game. Because there's a big spread for the game in Nintendo Power, I remember, where they just sort of put their headline and the logo right across everything. It's so funny. But, oops. But so far the reason why the depth layer thing hasn't come up is just because so far, like, all the enemies just get into the lane that you're in anyway. So there's, like, no point to move lanes, because they just follow you. Oh, you played Marble Maid? Nice! I highly recommend that game. It is a nice little game. If you can look past, apparently, it looking really cheap. No! Why do I keep... I am playing, like, a bean swoggle today. What is going on? There's still room for defensive movement? Yeah, I'm sure stuff will come up later. You also have like a block move. Which seems more effective than switching lanes at the moment. I'm not very far into the game yet, so I will see how it goes. There you go. The other reason I brought up the thing where the characters don't wear a lot of clothes is that comes up in the dialogue too, in like the weirdest possible way. I wasn't extremely a fan of that, but I feel like it would have felt less grody if they just didn't acknowledge it. As soon as you acknowledge it and have characters acting like weirdly just acting weird about it. I don't care for that too much. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Watch this. No! This D-pad is so squishy, I wasn't pressing up, I swear. Okay. Also, it's the game, I don't know if you saw my Twitter last night, I posted a screenshot that said it's illegal to be a zombie. I was like, God, now you tell me. After I make my entire aesthetic about being a zombie girl. Now you tell me it's illegal. Like, the character was like trying to justify her clothes. And it's like, come on. It's like, this is a royal gown, I swear. Look at how fancy it is. It's like, come on. Did the dialogue have to go this way? Come on. And then there's just been characters being sort of like sexual harassment-y. And it's like, oh boy, thanks. Sure needed that in this game. Yeah. Yeah. Like, not the most egregious of all time, but it's, like, uncomfortable. Ooh, I got it. I always want to call these code cubes. They're not cubes, nor do they have code. There you go. Yeah, that's fair, Chroma. I always think it's funny when they do, like, another dimension thing like this. I mean, this one's just called Another Dimension, but when they do, like, a location like this, where, like, everything's supposed to be different, and then some of the enemies are just the same enemies from the rest of the game, what does that imply? Oh, also, I plan to post a new clip of Gray Area today, so... A, don't let me forget to do that, and B, I hope you look forward to it. Oh, come on. Here we go. Gray Area is coming along really well. I'm very happy. Ah. Oh, whoops! No more needle for me. You know something I've been thinking about streaming? Actually, I need to stop thinking about streaming anything. I'm already streaming too much. Miss, I'm going to cut out Friday streams, but then have a million games I want to stream still. But I'm thinking about streaming Yoshi's Crafted World, because I've been thinking about that game lately. I haven't played it since it came out. That game had like a fairly bad reputation, I think. Mostly for the music. Which, fair. And also for it being really easy. But, I thought there was a lot of good stuff in it. And it had a very, very challenging final extra level. So it did bring the challenge in. Eventually. But I really liked the scavenger hunt stuff, where you had to, like, the hidden object stuff, where you had to look in the background for stuff. That was fun. And also, of course, the visuals were all really great. Did you know Yoshi's Crafted World was the first Nintendo game that was not made on an in-house game engine? It was made in Unreal Engine, and that was the first first-party Nintendo game to not be made in Nintendo's own engine. So that's very interesting. Oh yeah, this thing. I forgot about this thing. Metal General. They brought this thing back in Planet Robot, which makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Come back down to the floor, will you? Here you go. Come on. I always expect this to have more levels of charge because I'm used to Kirby Clash. Ow. What if there was a Pedal General? That would be the flower version. Oh, they should have put that in Kirby Triple Deluxe. That would have been perfect. Could you imagine? That would have been great. Oh, he's already dead. Well, that wasn't that hard, was it? Boop. I'll turn this down just a tad more. Welcome back, Kirby! Or Edge of Hell Contra. Metal General should become the Goomba of the Kirby series, or they just make endless derivative types of it. I mean, they do that with a lot of their characters. They make endless derivative types. So they could do that with Metal General. There we go. Magolor. Magolor is not suspicious at all. I have zero suspicions about this man. He's completely trustworthy. He brings me to his home and tells me to kill someone. There's nothing weird about that, right? Wizards are always inherently trustworthy and nice. Here we go. Here's our obligatory volcano world. I like this music. I say that a lot when I play Kirby, but it's true. Nothing beats Kirby Mass Attack, though, in my book. Well, Planet Robot comes close. I really like the music in that game. Wait, did the game get louder again? What's going on here? we go. But, no! What's wrong with you? There's that one video review I saw about the Steam Deck is especially weird now that I have the Steam Deck. I don't understand any of the complaints. Like, apparently they had like a bunch of issues. They couldn't get any indie games to run. Like they ran like a bunch of games and couldn't get a lot of them to work properly. And they kept having like the data get corrupted and stuff like that. And everybody in the comments was like, huh? Somebody was like, I've put 47 games on my Steam Deck so far, and none of them have had any issues, so I don't know what games you're playing. So that was interesting. A lot of people were suspecting that there was something wrong with the SD card that this person was using, and that was kind of the source of the issues. I also complained about the back buttons, for whatever reason. Like, just complained about them being there. I found them kind of hard to reach with my little fingies. But like, I don't mind that they're there. There we go. But yeah, it was very interesting that, like, usually I see a bunch of dissent on, like, reviews that are, like, positive, but then, like, people don't like the thing and everybody, like, gets mad or whatever. I've never seen a thing where somebody was, like, negative about it, and then just everybody, they're not mad at the review, they're just baffled and confused. They're like, huh? So that was an interesting experience to scroll down and everybody in the comments is just confused. I thought that was very interesting. There was one review I saw when I was looking up... I was trying to look up issues I was having with the output, although I managed to fix it by myself. In fact, nothing was wrong in the end. So there was nothing to fix, but they were just like, they thought it was too heavy. Which is interesting because I've been talking about how, like, light it is. So, like, it's very holdable. Speaking of holdable, have y'all seen that they shaved 3 more A presses off the Mario 64 A button challenge? I've been into that the last couple days. It's all on TikTok Clock, which is one of the hardest levels to save A button presses on. There we go. I don't know all the details exactly about how it works, but it's really neat. Ah! I must make a staircase. They, well, why I was reminded by the holding is because the held object last position, of course, is very important in this. They had this technique that they discovered a while back, called behind the camera anywhere, which is where you can get Mario to go behind the camera. And it basically allows you to, like, juggle 2 held object last positions instead of only 1 that you normally get. Because, I don't know all the details, but it basically just doesn't update properly when Mario's not on screen, and it defaults to, like, the previous one. So they do their thing where they set a held object last position, like, really high up in the air on a different level, where it's easier to get there without pressing the A button. And then bring that there. The held object last position is where items get released when Mario lets go of them, and normally that's where Mario is. But they have glitches that allow it to not get updated like it should. And so, using that, they're able to do a bunch of other cloning stuff at other held object last positions that they set, and still keep the other one. And I think there's some more to it than that, but that's like the gist of it. But it's got, so Panenkoic, he's the guy who's known for this stuff. Come on! Why? No, the A button challenge is theoretically the whole game as a whole. The button presses are often measured on a level-by-level basis, but it's considered as a whole. Like, it's supposed to be an entire run of the game concurrently, where you get all the stars, and the goal is to never press the A button. Just that held object last position, just the behind the camera anywhere wasn't good enough for this. There are several other discoveries that were required to make this work. How do you get past this thing? I don't... There. I hate Super Mario 64 now. No! No! Stop it! I'm so upset. Anyway. One of the other techniques required is, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, it's, you have to be on the random setting for the tick-tock clock, right? And then you can use RNG manipulation. Why did that? No! You can use RNG manipulation to get the pendulum to swing upside down. Like you can manipulate it so it starts like swinging like this, so that you can get on top of it and get some extra height to get up there. But that wasn't good enough either. There's a technique, I don't even know exactly how it works, called the squish cancel ground pound chain, and you need to do that to get up there. And I saw it happen, and it's basically Mario gets squashed in between the pendulum and the wall briefly, and he cancels into a ground pound. And if you do it just right, you do like several ground pounds in the air, and you slowly go up. But the way to do that was only theoretical. There was this user, she's been working on this for the last 8 months, wrote like 1,000 lines of code, has had these programs running constantly for the last 8 months for 10,000 total hours of computation. Has gone through billions of permutations to find the way to make the squish cancel ground pound chain work. It's bonkers. And like Panenkoic, I forgot to mention earlier, Panenkoic, he's like known as like the main guy for this stuff. He said that this route is so complex that even he cannot keep it straight in his head all the time. There was like a spreadsheet that explains the route. Oops. Okay. Killed that guy. It's so wild. The person who did the squish cancel ground pound chain computations, she has some YouTube videos explaining it. I haven't checked them out yet. I probably should, but it's so wild. It's like an 18-minute video, or there's like 3 videos. The one I watched was just one of them, and it was 18 minutes. Well worth watching. Even if you have no idea what the hell's going on, it's fascinating. I don't remember. You can find it easily in the description of the 8-button challenge videos. Drawn uncommentated Panon. Check the description on there. He has her linked. There we go. It was hard to remember because it was just some, like, letters. Like, it wasn't much of a name, per se, as it was just, like, some letters in a specific order. So I didn't end up remembering it exactly. Oh, cold, hard curb. Well, he does seem to be made out of snow, so maybe it's more like cold and soft. Ah! Boom. Also, yesterday, I finally got to play Aperture Desk Job, and that game was really good. I'm glad that I never looked into it before I got the Steam Deck. I actually completely forgot about it until I turned on the Steam Deck, and it was like, play Aperture Desk Job, and I was like, oh yeah! The Steam Deck game. It was a very good tech demo to show off what the Steam Deck can do. Like, it used all the controls that it has. It was just sort of flexing its graphical capabilities. It was pretty great. And also, I wish Valve would make more games. They keep giving us these little teasers. Other than Half-Life Alyx, which was like a full thing. I want to give us full games. Yeah, Aperture Desk Job is a game, and it has new Portal lore. They like actually put lore in it. Pretty great. Expanded Portal 2 lore. Oh, that's really clever. Look, the force of that cannon is pushing that down. That's pretty great. There's like no reason to do that. Like the cannon would never hit you. It's just flavor. I enjoy it. But yeah, it felt... maybe it was just my bias, but it felt specifically like it was flexing on the Nintendo Switch. Because it was doing a bunch of things that the Switch could like never do. Like, there's a part where, like, this tube just, like, pours out a bunch of, like, tiny bullet objects in, like, all with physics. It's like, dang, the Switch could never do that. It has, like, smooth, real-time shadows. It's got, like, really complex models with, like, complex animations and stuff like that. It's like... there's like dust particles floating in the air, that kind of thing. Like the Switch would fry an egg if it tried to render this stuff. I think the Switch can do better than a lot of games do on the Switch, because, you know, I've seen some good-looking games on there. But people aren't given enough development time nowadays to make stuff work well on the Switch, I think. I think that's the biggest problem. People aren't given the time to really make stuff shine on there most of the time. That new Mario and Rabbids game looks like it has had a significant amount of time put into it, though, so I bet that's gonna be a good-looking game. The first one was a good-looking game on the Switch, so... yeah. That's what I'm getting at, Chroma, is they don't have time to optimize stuff. It's harder to work on than this is. Like, this is, you can plop any game on this and it just works, right? The Switch is a little trickier, and development teams aren't given enough time to really make use of it. Cause like the thing is, this is basically just a computer, right? This is a piece, like, I was telling Biss, It's like a little bit... Like, it's more streamlined than a PC usually would be, but it's less streamlined than a console usually would be. So it's kind of like, it's a hybrid PC game console thing, right? And the Switch is not, so... They're also in completely different price ranges and completely different use cases, though, so like... I'm glad I have both. Let's put it that way. I think I wouldn't be quite happy with just a Steam Deck and no Nintendo Switch. But I do wish we didn't have this problem in the games industry where everything has to be done right now, you know? I also wish everything didn't have to be HD. That would also save... that would also... like, be better on developers. As if people were allowed to make non-HD games. Like, Part-Time UFO, that's a HAL game. Non-Kirby HAL game. And it's not... it's like got pixel graphics. I mean, it is actually in HD. But like, you know what I mean. Like, my games are actually HD resolution, but they're not HD, you know what I mean? Like, Part-Time UFOs, that's a great game. Let developers make more stuff like that. Let large game studios make pixel art. Free the developers. There we go. There we go. I mean, I like HD graphics and like I was just talking about how I liked the stuff that they were doing in Aperture Desktop, visually speaking. But you know what the thing is about Aperture Desktop? It's also a really short game. So the developers probably weren't crunched to hell and back making it. Here we go. I just like playing games where you can tell the people making it had a great time making it. That's the thing that is like my #1 thing. Can I tell the developers had fun? And if so, I like it more than if it feels like they suffered. Oh, I need Spear Kirby for this, which I do not have. Or Ninja Kirby, maybe. Oh yeah, because Ninja can do the thing where you sit on the wall, so let's try that. There we go. I do it! Yay! Ta-da! Yeah, Chrome, I always like to say that graphics seem to have peaked in 2008, and everything's been diminishing returns since then. Because, like, my benchmark is Left 4 Dead 2, which, I've had this theory for a long time, that there's sort of like a threshold of acceptableness when it comes to realism. And once you get past that, like, once your brain accepts this as looking real, it's like... there's less and less to get out of that the farther you go. Like, you have to work harder and harder for each little bit of more realism on top of that. And it doesn't end up really worth it, because your brain has already accepted what it's looking at as real long ago. So, I feel like that point was reached with Left 4 Dead 2. Portal 2 as well. And everything else that has happened beyond those is, like, not necessary. I don't need a perfect simulation. I think those games still look great, even though they're quote-unquote outdated now. Ow! I still think this game looks great. This isn't even remotely realistic. Nintendo's the only one, like, they still do everything in HD, of course, but they're the only ones who, like, understand, like, the only ones in, like, the AAA game industry who understand that everything doesn't have to be dark and gritty all the time. Feels like we're living in the 2000s again. Remember the time where all the games had no color? So we had Doom 3. It feels like we're living there again. We've repeated that era. Outside of Nintendo. I think the only, like, major counterexample I can give, it's not even that major, is the Horizon series, Horizon Zero Dawn and Horizon Forbidden West. Like, they're on the graphics porn stuff, but, like, I don't know, they look nicer, like, they're more colorful and vibrant than most of the stuff you see. That's why I don't even really bother following most AAA game stuff. Why did that sound like a toilet flushing when Kirby fell in that water? It didn't do it again. Kirby flushed the toilet for a second there. Oh no, that's not an inner tube. That I was remembering last night, randomly by the way, that one year for Halloween I dressed as an alien. And it was because I had this idea to have an inner tube and spray paint it silver and have that be the UFO. So that was pretty great. I just wore like all green, like a green sweater and green sweatpants, and I had like a little hat that had like 2 glow sticks on it. It was pretty great. And I wore sunglasses, which was not the greatest idea to wear at night, but it was for the aesthetic, so it was fine. I'm gonna be water Kirby. Whoa, what was that? Everything got stuck for a second there. Okay, I want the cracker. Give me the cracker. The cracker! The cracker! Yes, I got the cracker. Now I must crack everything. Everything's getting cracked. We're hacking now. Hacking and cracking. There we go. Well, I'm taking a hammer. Hey, Sasha! We're hacking and cracking. Ow. Well, this fight could have gone better. There. Sasha, I don't know why you apologize about these things. It's okay. Do-do-do. We do miss you when you're not here, but it's okay. Here we go. Let's bang it into place. No, bang it into place. Boom. Wow, it really exploded. Sasha, don't say sorry for saying sorry. I've been trying to help Sasha apologize for stuff less. I need to help myself do that. That's a bad habit I have as well, as I apologize for everything too. Here we go. Here we go. The hell was that sound? Why? What? What? Hey, Kirby's Return to Dreamland, you want to explain what that sound is for? And or what I'm supposed to do over there? Oh, I think it- oh, wait, I know. Wrong one. Aha, see? No, I didn't want it that big! No! God damn it. No, more! Oh, I see, you can do it one at a time. You just have to not do it too far. Aha! You just have to be smarter than the game, that's all. Go, Kirby, go, Kirby, go, Kirby, go! Boom. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Yeah, I have to activate my brain cell. I should go get my brain cell. Oh, I was gonna have Ina on stream today. Whoops. Next time. Ta-da! And... boom. What the fuck is this thing? There's lizards on there. These are the lizard stones. Chat, these are the famous lizard stones. You know, the lizard stones. Everybody's heard of those, right? Everybody's always been looking for them. Here they are! Wow, everybody, look, it's the lizard stones! I legitimately have no idea what I'm doing. They've got lizards from stones? Yeah, they sure do. Go for it, Kirby. Wow, can you believe it? We broke the lizard stones. Whee! Alright, here we go. Lizard from... Hey everybody, it's me, Lizard, from Streets. Some of my favorite things include... water without any ice. I don't remember the order that it goes in, I just remember that's one of them. Was it like plain toast? Water without any ice? And dirt. Oh, the newest season of The Simpsons. Jumping into light fierce. My friend Lynn had to explain to me that light fierce is just a nonsense thing. I always thought it said I always thought he was saying lake fierce. He's like jumping into the lake. But no, he's saying light fierce, which is just nonsense because light and fierce are two different, like powers of moves that you can do in Street Fighter. So ah! Ah! Oh Jesus. Oh no! Damn. I gotta do it all again. These levels don't mess around. I have no choice but to kind of look up at the screen sometimes here because I am in my own way. Yeah, like light is like the low power move, and fierce is a high power move, so you cannot have light fierce, it just doesn't make sense. There we go. Bis used to think I was like Ryu from Streets. They thought I was like, oh no! Ah! They thought I was completely normal. But over time, I have outed myself as a frickin' weirdo. So they no longer think I'm like Ryu from Streets. Here we go. I'm a lovable weirdo, thank you. Like Ryu from Streets if they were Joker-fied. Ah. Well... that went very poorly. Let's try again. What is this? Oh, that's Sasha. It says tiny. I thought it's a tiny down, but it was CL and kind of looked like a D. There we go. We got this time, I'm sure. I'm sure of it. Yeah, that was you, Sasha. You were on the stream. Sasha can jump scare. Here we go. Okay. I've talked a little bit about the, oh my god, Kurma, I have a great joke. You've reminded me. How do you get down from an elephant? I heard this in a show we watched the other night. It's great, I'm stealing it. There we go. Anybody, any takers on this one? I have to tell you, you don't get down from an elephant, you get down from a duck. There we go. Boom. That was the last part where I kept getting, where I kept getting squished. I'm glad you think it's great, Chroma. Anyway, I was gonna say, I've been talking a little bit about the channel, Stop Skeletons from Fighting, right? They did a video about the Pokemon Mini console. And it's much more interesting than I ever thought it was. I always thought it was just like a Tamagotchi thing, or something. Like it was just like it was just a system that had like one game on it, or whatever. No, it was like an actual little handheld system that had cartridges. I was like, what? How did I never know about this? Like, I knew the Pokemon Mini existed, I didn't know it was a whole dang console. And it's more powerful than the original Game Boy. It's like, what? It just apparently never got any advertising outside of Japan. And when it was advertised, it was like advertised as a thing for little kids. Like it was sold primarily in toy stores instead of places where games are usually sold. Yeah. And the Game Boy Advance was new at the time, so they kind of didn't want to compete with that. Also, it was really spendy for how simple it was. Like, the games were, like, tiny, they're, like, very simple. The system itself was very small and not as powerful as the Game Boy Advance and such. So it was like $40 for the system and $20 per game. And they had like an accelerometer in them, so like they could be used as like a pedometer. You could like shake it as a control, that kind of thing. It had a real-time clock on it. It was a little bit like a Game & Watch, but with like cartridges. And also it's tiny. I want one now. They came in different colors, like the Pokemon games did. Like each one was based on a certain Pokemon, and it came in a certain color. The whole thing is kind of like a stopwatch, too, for whatever reason. It's got like a little clicky C button on the side. Like held as if it was like a stopwatch. It's kind of funky. Let's see, I'm probably gonna do one more level. I don't have a lot of time today, and I want to spend most of my time trying out Klonoa on the Steam Deck, so... I'm so sorry, Kirby's Return to Dreamland keeps getting the shaft on this stream, but... No! No! It pissed so that the Pokeblocker could shit. Please stop me from saying things. Everybody, next time, can you just make sure I don't say anything? Can you just, next time, can you be like, Elena, shut up? Well, so much for fighting, Kirby! Oops. Shut up. There we go. You ever find a song that's just like a royalty-free song for YouTubers to use, but then it's like you really enjoy it? I found a song like that last night. It's by like an artist called like Pixel Pig or something like that. It's pretty great. It just had like vocals that I found really intriguing. You know what? Since it's royalty free, I could play it. I could play that for you! I'm so smart! Wow, I could show you that! Let me do that. Yeah, there it is. This is copyright-free music, so I can show you. Is there a weird black patch in the upper right of the capture? Oh yeah, that has happened before. On Wii Capture specifically, I don't know what that is. It's still there. I don't remember how I got rid of that. Well, let's listen to this for a second. Anyway. There's also a song called Scarlet Fire that's copyright free as well that I actually just enjoy listening to. Listen to these vocals. I really like that for some reason. I'll link it in the chat if you wanna hear the rest of it. At some point, there you go. I saw it in a video and I was like, damn, I like that song. And then I've just been listening to the song. Yeah, it's really good. I wish I knew when that little black bar, like, showed up. Or what it's attached to. Like, is it still there? On the, Background image? I can't tell. This is a bad background. Hold on, let me like move it. Oh yeah, it is there. See? It's not part of the capture. What is that? Here, let me put it on Mavis's nose. Not the browser source. It's not any of this. Not this. Oh, it's gone here. Oh! Well, problem solved. I don't know what that was. Oh no, I've ruined it. Ah, there we go. Back to normal. The bean bug saved us. There we go. No idea. Maybe if anybody watching this on YouTube, go back and see if you can figure out where that like thing first appeared, like what happened to make that appear. Because this is the second time that has happened, and I don't know what caused it. It's not a big issue, but I'm like curious. I'm very curious about that. I'm gonna need an ability to break that. Spear will do. Ah! Run, Kirby, run, Kirby, run! Run! Ah! That worked cool. Everything's good, actually. Ah! There we go. I remember the alien costume I was talking about earlier? I think I liked it. Specifically for how, like, hokey and, like, poorly put together it was. Like, that was the point of it. I wasn't trying to actually look like an alien, I was just trying to look like I was wearing a silly alien costume. Oh, I probably need that. I probably need ice. I probably shouldn't have just killed Chili. Oh no, maybe we're good. It's Doobier again. It has the weirdest frickin' name. Tell Doobier to shut up and get a different name. Why is that like the rudest sentence I've ever said in my life? What was that? Shut up and get a different name. Jeez. Good thing I said it to a fictional character who can't hear me. Ah! There we go. He can hear? Uh-oh. I'm in for it now, aren't I? Oh, I caught it. Damn, Kirby, you're talented. Kirby can piss lightning now. I mean, what? I didn't say anything. There we go. Tip, Doobier can hear everything you say. Okay, I will keep that tip in mind, thank you. Ooh, is there anything at the bottom of that thing? Wow. There's a popular webcomic going around at the moment of a zombie girl, and I feel very seen. Oh, hi, Sam. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, I should mention again about the channel memberships on YouTube. It's very similar to a Twitch subscription, but it's less expensive than a Twitch subscription. And you get the same emotes and stuff as you would here on Twitch on YouTube. So you can put them in YouTube comments. I've been thinking about maybe looking into... That was loud. Looking into also streaming on YouTube. I don't know if my setup can handle that or what, but I don't know if people would watch there or what, but like maybe some streams I could do there or something. I don't know. Something to think about. Gosh dang it! Ah! There might be some people that like subscribe to me that like might watch if I streamed on YouTube that like don't know about my stream here or something like that. Worth thinking about, I think. Worth thinking about, I think. Haha. That's funny. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. No, why? Now I gotta float all the way back. Look at this freaking background, by the way. It's pretty great, in my opinion. Weird-ass background. Come on, Kirby. Good music, too. Listen to this. Kirby games have, good puzzle room music. Changed my mind. Ta-da! Here we go. Think this would be a nice place to take a nap, provided it wasn't too hot. No, it looks like it's probably too hot. I don't know how Kirby's living here so easily. Kirby's just more powerful than all of us. You know, I don't think anybody would take offense to me saying that Kirby is more powerful than them. Like, I think we all just know deep in our hearts that Kirby is stronger than each and every one of us. I mean, you saw the opening cinematic to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. You know it to be true. Ah. Here we go. Ah! There we go. And I mean, we've all seen the things that Kirby has done. Other than that as well. Kirby can and will beat me within an inch of my life for fun. Ta-da! Wow, I got a 1-up. 12 extra lives, that's great. I'm stronger than you, Sasha. We haven't seen Giga Sword. Oh yeah, this is a fun level because you get to beat up all the mini bosses, but just kill them on one hit. Fantastic. I said I'm stronger than Sasha as if it doesn't mean a whole lot, but I feel like there's other people here who would say that I'm stronger than that I'm more powerful than them. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but I have a feeling. Here we go. King Do get King sliced in two! King Do more like King sliced into. I'm gonna call you a triple do in just a second, Sasha. Which is even worse than a double do. But not as bad as a quadruple do. Bye, bunkers. Quadruple dog do. I almost threw the dog in there myself. But I... Hey, Kirby's Return to Dreamland, you want to explain why you did that to me? Hey, Kirby's Return to Dreamland, you want to explain that one real quick? You wanna... You wanna justify that to me? In what world was that fair and reasonable? Come on. I don't know. I don't know what to tell ya. See, here it falls down. Man, that's some stanky guitar in this song. You hear that? Boy, it's going really into the stank zone. Hard into that stink zone. I had to eat of the pizza. Boom. This guitar is just noisome, absolutely fetid. Fetid. Yeah, it's great. Don't get me wrong, when I say guitar is stanky, that is a compliment to the guitar. Was that Mennonite sword for a sec there? Did you see that? That was Mennonite sword. I'm quite certain. Here we go. Doobie or get doobie cut. Oh yeah, that is Mennonite sword for sure. I cut the volcano. And utterly sliced. I'm getting into the crackle zone a little bit here. There we go. Ah! There we go. I almost farted the big one. Almost farted the big one. You know what? I'm not gonna play by this game's rules. I'm going to slide. How about that, Kirby's Return to Dreamland? How do you like that? Oh, Jesus. I'm living, I'm okay. The game can't stop me. There we go. Ah! Jeez. Come on, Kirby. We got this. The levels in this game are awfully long, aren't they? This level alone has been about 14 minutes long. I mean, I did have to redo a part of it, but like... it wasn't that much. Ah! 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 Hey, we did it. Go, Kirby, go, Kirby, go, Kirby, go. Water, Kirby, water, Kirby, water, Kirby, water, Kirby. Oh, two of you. Two of them. God, I hate this D-pad, it's so squishy. Wii D-pad, not good. The Wii Remote D-pad is probably one of my least favorite D-pads. It's so squishy, squashy, squishy. Squishy. Oh, you took my power! Now I'm really mad! I'm really mad now! Oh my god. I feel like they just didn't ever expect anybody to use this D-pad until games like this came out, and they're like, actually, you hold the thing sideways, and you use the D-pad for everything? That's fine, right? Oh, it took me all the way back, huh? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. We're in it for the long haul, folks. Ah! Eat that hot dog! Yeah! It was more like just a plain sausage, but... same thing. There we go. Here we go. Here I am complaining about holding the Wii Remote sideways, while also planning to play New Super Mario Bros. Wii at some point. Ah! Okay. Oh, the toilet flush sound happened again. There we go. Ah! There we go. I played Smash Bros. Brawl with the Wii Classic controller. If I played it again now, I would probably use a GameCube controller. Because I have that option now. There we go. Good job doing your chores, Shan! Congrats! Oh, why am I like this? Just don't get hit. Oh, one of them died in. Well, that's better than last time, for sure. You get iframes with that move, so I should be using that more often. Oh, damn, that was a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage! I just sawed this Doomer in half! Oh man, I should have said that when I was doing the Waddle Doo sliced in two. I just sawed this Doo in half! That's what I should have gone for. Go, Kirby! Fly that warp star! Kirby is capable of moving in and out around these platforms, he just chooses not to, most of the time. As evidenced by that scene just then. Boom. There was a 1-month period where poop knives were a meme. Oh dear. Well, I don't want to have to do it this way. But there's gonna have to be another short stream at some point where I just fight the final boss of this game. Where I fight this boss and the final boss, rather. Because if I want to have time to play a significant amount of Klonoa, I gotta do that now. So, maybe on Thursday I'll throw in some more of this, as well as, Sonic Origins. That sound good to everybody? Yeah, Colonia, as Biss likes to call it. Okay. No, I pressed down. Colonia, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna do... I'm gonna get everything set up, and then I'm gonna announce the stream, and then we'll actually play Clonoa. So that's how the flow of things is gonna be right now. My first ever Steam Deck stream! Hooray! I'm very excited! Woo! I got my Xbox controller working with it, so it'll be just like playing on a console. So let's turn this off. And then I need to remove this and... Ah! Well, that was more than I intended to pull out, but... Here, let me turn off my camera for a sec. So I can move the Wii. Imagine somebody clicks on my stream right now, and all they see is this. There's nothing else going on. It's just this. This is an accurate representation of the stream? Okay. Guess that's what Chroma thinks of this stream. A crystallization of its core values. Oh my god. Okay, I can be back on the camera now. I'm done moving.